Section 20 of On Comparative Longevity in Man and the Lower Animals. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Avai in September 2023. On Comparative Longevity in Man and the Lower Animals by E. Ray Lankester. Section 20. B. The longevity of man. 19. Duration of life in past time. Under this heading, there is little more to be said than was contained in a celebrated but brief chapter. There is nothing known of the duration of life in past time. A few years since, it was the belief, based upon supposed statistical facts, that the potential longevity of man, that is, the expectation of life in the higher ages, was increasing, and had been increasing for 100 years. Dr. Farr has fully exposed the fallacy involved in this supposition, which was due to life tables erroneously constructed by Dr. Price, to whom, nevertheless, credit is due as a vital statistician, from the mortuary records of the town of Northampton. Dr. Farr has shown that a table constructed by Price's method gives the same results today for Northampton as it did in the celebrated doctor's time. Moreover, the statistics of Sweden, which are very ample, extend from the middle of the 18th century and furnish no indication whatever of a change. Some few facts have been adduced by Dr. Guy, which tend to show a slight fluctuation in longevity in past centuries, see tables K, but are really too few in number to allow of any generalization by even the most venturesome. There is not within the cognizance of the writer a single fact of any antiquity to help us materially in the inquiry, unless it be thought that the limitation of life to 70 or 80 years in the Psalms is a smaller span than such a writer would now assign, but this supposition is not worth further consideration. It is very well ascertained that average longevity has immensely increased since the Middle Ages in Europe. The question, however, of mortality clearly does not come within the limits of this essay. It would be very satisfactory could some general relation between high average longevity and high potential longevity among men, that is, small death rate at early and late ages, be established, but the facts are conflicting, and deductive analysis renders it improbable that any constant relation does obtain, as was pointed out in treating of longevity in organisms generally. End of section 20.